So we do better when you do better. In other words, we're structured to be on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come to us from other money managers. Talk with us and find out why so many experienced investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments, clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
2 new fissures opened up Friday at Hawaii's Kilauea volcano, cutting off a road to a community below the summit on the Big Island. Experts say a number of other cracks that have not been active recently are once again producing those lava flows. Dr. Jim Kawahikawa says they're evaluating whether the activity at some of the lava fountains are spouting much higher than they have been.
Fissure 18 has a flow that's actually moving somewhat rapidly. It's gone over half a mile since this morning.
A few more evacuations have also been ordered. A new arena for Las Vegas. ABC's Dave Schreiber has details.
This summer, construction crews in Las Vegas will break ground for a high-tech sphere-shaped venue that will host concerts and other large events. New York-based Madison Square Garden Company is out with details of an 18,000-seat facility of the future it's designing in partnership with Las Vegas Sands, the operator of 2 casino resorts on the Las Vegas Strip. Adjacent to the planned arena, the MSG Sphere Las Vegas will be capable of looking like a globe or tennis ball to mimic the event inside. It's expected to open on New Year's Eve 2020. Dave Schreiber, ABC News, New York.
Investigators are on scene in Cuba trying to find out what caused a Boeing 737 with 110 people on board to crash Friday. Authorities say only 3 people survived. This is ABC News.
Do you owe the IRS more than $10,000 in taxes? The government now has tax debt relief programs in place, and you have rights. Call tax representation today. Has the IRS threatened to freeze your bank accounts, take your home, your cars, and garnish your wage? We are the industry experts with negotiating with the IRS, and one of the very few that has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. We'll contact the IRS the same day, putting a stop to bank levies and wage garnishments. Call 800-295-1046. That's 800-295-1046.
I'm Michelle Franzen, ABC News.
The views and opinions expressed by the host and callers of this program are not necessarily the views of Genesis Communications, its management, or its sponsors.
Genesis Communications presents the show that's helping people see better and feel better all over Florida. It's Ask the Doctor with board-certified optometric physician, certified nutritional specialist, and popular radio host, Dr. Michael Lange of Lange Eye Care and Associates.
Doctor, my eyes, they cannot see the sky. Is this the price for having learned how not to cry?
Okay, good morning, and welcome to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange, as usual, each and every Saturday morning live to answer any and all questions you may have regarding your vision, eye care, or a nutritionally related topic. So don't be shy. Don't hesitate to pick up the phones and give me a call. You can actually follow us on Facebook right now, News Talk Florida Facebook, or Dr. Michael Lange Facebook, or Michael Lange OD Facebook. So we are live via the Facebook network. I'm going to give you a phone number to call. This is not the typical phone number. We've had some issues with the phones, but I'm going to give you a couple of phone numbers you can call, local phone numbers you can call if you'd like to ask me a question this morning. And let's see, it's 727-587-1040. Write that down, 727-587-1040. That's one number. And we have a few other numbers we'll give you in a minute. But if you got a question regarding your vision, eye care, a nutritionally related topic, once again, give me a call at 727-587-1040. Also, we'll do it the same way we did last time. I'm going to give you my cell phone, and that will allow you to text me. I mean, we had about 25 texts last time. I couldn't get to them all. So I'm going to give that phone number in just a minute. Allowing you guys to text me. Actually, I'll give you that phone number right now. It's 352-208-3108. That's 352 208-3108, and you can text me a question as well. All right. I want to thank a chef from Ocala, Florida. That is Lange Felix. He has a company called The Fiery Chef, and you can actually check his website out, www.thefierychef.com, and check it out. He for the last 2 weeks, he's prepared me some meals, all grass-fed, organic, gluten-free, paleo-type meals that are Lange diet compliant. A lot of you know I created a diet called the Lange diet, and he's done a great job. I got to tell you, delicious, already prepared, cost-effective. You know, when you're working, you know, as much as I work, you don't have time to prepare food, and you really don't have time to go out to restaurants either. So it's something you can just heat up really quick and boom, eat it. Delicious. So if you're interested in getting this for yourself, contact the Fiery Chef. Go to his website, thefierychef.com. That's Lange Felix in Ocala. He can ask him to prepare the Lange diet meals for you. You'll feel better and you will lose weight. I guarantee it. All right. Remember, the Lange diet was created to help my patients that were overweight, especially diabetics, and patients that had macular degeneration. Originally, I created the Lange diet for these patients, macular degeneration diabetics that were overweight. And I thought about it for a long time and did a lot of research into diets and developed a gluten-free, FODMAP-free, paleo type of diet. And it has some fermented foods in it. It has some enzymes and probiotics. It has some supplements that I developed that actually help you speed up your metabolism. One meal a day is your Fortify Super Protein with the Fortify Organic Blue-Green Superfood. That's one meal a day. That's what really helps kickstart this diet plan. This is like less than 200 calories, 0 fat, 2-3 carbs, and the antioxidant power of 12 servings of organically grown fruits and vegetables. No fiber, and remember, it's FODMAP free, and that means it doesn't have any of the fruits and vegetables that actually ferment in your stomach and cause you to bloat and have gas. So people with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, can actually take this, okay? So it's Fortify Super Protein and Fortify Superfood. That's one meal a day. Sometimes it's breakfast, sometimes it's lunch, sometimes it's supper. And then you can follow the Lange diet plan. I've written it out very easily for you. If you just go to Lange Diet on Google or any of our websites, drmichaellange.com or fortify.com. But you can just type Lange Diet or Lange Diet Plan into Google, and it'll show you actually what to have for a snack, what to have for breakfast, lunch, supper, the snacks in between, how to start the morning. It talks about some lifestyle modifications that you need to do to actually make this diet work. My average patient, if they follow it specifically, loses 6 pounds a week. Now, you have to incorporate a little bit of exercise, a little bit of sunshine, and you got to drink plenty of spring water, not faucet water, and not reverse osmosis, not distilled, not purified water, but spring water. All right, let's see. We're going to go to the phones. Right before I take the first caller, I want to mention still, I'm holding up in front of you guys and gals, Paleo Simplified Naked Super Protein. Remember, I told you we had way too much. We still have some pallets. It's moving very rapidly. It's the same exact protein as the other one I'm holding up. That's the Fortify Super Protein. It's just a different label, and it's 40% off. Take advantage of it. This won't ever be again once we get down to an acceptable level. So you can go to fortify.com. You can go to paleosimplified.com. Use the code PALEO40. PALEO40, you're going to get 40% off on this. Or if you go to Fortify headquarters in Ocala, they'll honor that. But that is a whey protein concentrate from grass-fed New Zealand cows. No hormones, no antibiotics, no pesticide, just pure protein. No guar gum, no lecithin, no flavor, no stevia, nothing. It's just pure whey protein concentrate, which is the best way to stimulate your immune system, really, that I know of, because it stimulates glutathione through covalent bonded cysteine, also high in lactoferrin and something called CLA. All this is good for your immune system. Not to mention helps build muscle, lose fat, and increase strength at any age. All right, we're going to go to the phones. Let's see. My call screen. I had to pull it from the other side. Here we go. Let's see. Steve, good morning. Thanks for holding.
Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Fabulous.
Okay, I went and saw the low vision doctor, and you said to report back to you.
Right.
Okay, well, he found that I was had astigmatism, and he says it was 2.5. I don't know if that's a lot or a little.
Medium.
Okay, and a little bit of nearsightedness, and I got my glasses, and I put the glasses on, and the double vision on the astigmatism's cleared up, but everything appears smaller than it really is. Does that mean that the glasses are too strong for distance?
Nope. You're getting some minification with that astigmatic correction. That's a minus lenses, and that is actually causing minification. You're absolutely correct. But Steve, is it giving you a little sharper, crisper vision?
A little bit, not as much as it was when they did the refraction. I was really happy because it seemed like things cleared up and it put me down to 20/50. And then when I got the glasses,
right,
doesn't seem as good, And I did notice that things appear smaller than they really are when I put them on.
Yeah, that's definitely what happens when you have 2.5 diopters of this minus astigmatism. It will minify things, and if you're really having issues with it, go back for a second. See him again, this low vision doctor, and see if there's anything that he can do. Maybe he will minimize that minus power if it's a problem. But usually, I say bolt them to your head for the first 2 to 4 weeks and see how you do.
Oh, so it's going to take a couple of weeks for me to, I guess, get used to it.
Absolutely. At least 2 weeks.
Oh, I was going to call him Monday and say something's wrong here, Doc.
Yeah, I would give it 2 weeks and then call him, okay?
All righty. How's your car doing?
Well, it's ready for the next race. I mean, we got an all-new set of racing brakes on it. I got a new carbon fiber racing seat, a new lithium battery. It's ready, but I don't race for probably really another 3 weeks. I got this whole week off. We're going to head over to Clearwater Beach, Sand Pearl, and chill at the beach for, the weekend. And then next weekend, I'm going to take the kids camping. We're going to go on a camping trip. We're actually taking the race rig. We're going to take the motor coach. So it's not going to be in a tent, so we're not going to really be roughing it. And then after that, I think it's going to be Road Atlanta. So I'll be ready for the next race. I'll keep everybody posted.
Now, you keep trying to go faster, and these NASCAR guys keep trying to go slower. They got the All-Star race tonight on the 1.5-mile track in Charlotte, and they're putting restrictor plates on the motors.
Right. Governors and things. Nobody's going to have the lap times they used to. I mean, some of the fastest lap times were set a long time ago when they had no restrictions. And that's why I like doing a lot of club racing because, certain sanction races, I actually have to put weight in my car. But club racing, you build it, you bring it. You make it as powerful and as light as you can. And they divide it into novice, intermediate, and advanced classes. So I could be running against a Formula One race car or a Miata could all be in my class as long as you're an advanced driver. So that's becoming quite popular these days.
That's like the old saying in the old days, run what you brung.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, right. Well, thank you, Doctor. I guess I'll hang in there for a couple of weeks and go when I go back and then see what he says or whatever at that point, I guess, huh?
All right, Steve. Yes, hang in there and keep me posted, brother.
Okay, thank you, sir. I sure appreciate it. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. All right, we got a lot of people on hold, plus we got some text, so let's go to the first text call this morning, and let's see. No. All right. Good morning. This is one of your first patients, Selena Griffith. Hey, good morning. I'm curious about the Lange diet. Is there a meal plan to follow? Yes. You might have texted that prior to me actually talking a little bit about the Lange diet. But just, Selena, go to Lange diet. Just Google it, the Lange diet. And also you can go to Pinterest. I actually posted a lot of pictures that Chef Felix did for me that are compliant with the Lange diet. So if you type in Lange diet or go to fortify.com, you can see Lange diet, and it'll show you Monday through Sunday, a complete meal, different meal for every meal, exactly how to follow. It even tells you when to drink, when to eat your snacks, what to eat for your snacks. Now, you don't have to follow it to the T. You can modify it a little bit, but I created this so nobody with irritable bowel syndrome will have a problem. It's all FODMAP free and also gluten free, but you can add onions or garlic and different things to it if you want to make it a little bit different. So this is just a guideline, but it does work and it makes you healthier. All right. I'm going to give you the phone line out one more time, 727-587-1040. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. This is a local number. Toll-free number's down, 727-587-1040. Let's go back to the phones. Bob in Ocala, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Lange. You really had me shuffling this morning trying to find a number to get through.
Yeah. If there's a will, there's a way.
Well, I tell you what, I tried to call Lisa in Ocala, and I couldn't get through up there either.
Huh.
But fortunately, the first thing out of your mouth this morning was your new number. Is this going to be a constant number, or
no? The toll-free number will be back and running soon. So this number for now, and then also I'll always have my text available for people to text me too that they got to get through.
Okay, excellent. Well, for this morning. I've heard some lately about zinc and prostate health, and I know that one of your vitamins, one of your brands of your multivitamins, is zinc free.
Mm-hmm.
Does your swabbing to determine whether zinc is good for you or not take into consideration the male prostate?
Well, yeah, yes and no. I mean, zinc is an essential trace mineral that is actually necessary for every cell, all right? And it is necessary for prostate health. However, and this is a big however, the AREDS study and the AREDS 2 study, both of those studies, had 80 milligrams of zinc oxide. First of all, it's the wrong type of zinc. Zinc oxide can be harsh, all right? And it was way too much. We all know that 80 milligrams of zinc oxide is too much. As a matter of fact, many patients that are on these high dosages of zinc, remember, you're getting zinc in your diet, you're getting zinc in other multivitamins you're taking. And so when you're taking 80 milligrams at one time, there is some evidence that it can increase your risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, can increase your risk based on your DNA of advancing macular degeneration, and increase your risk of prostate problems, even prostate cancer in high dosages. Remember, I always talk on the show, everything in moderation, right? So from what I can tell and from all the research out there, if you're going to be taking zinc, you want to take 40 milligrams or less, and you want to take it in a much less harsh, more bioavailable form like zinc monomethithione. The code name is OptiZinc for that, but not zinc oxide. And so all of our supplements, if you took 3 of our Fortify Macular Defense, you'd only have 40 milligrams of zinc. Our AREDS 2 Plus has 30 milligrams of zinc. And then we have one called Zinc Free Macular Defense. And that's really for those that have taken the zinc DNA test and it shows that zinc is bad. And also for people that have recurring urinary tract infections, neurodegeneration, prostate issues, then they should probably be on the zinc-free one. But all the rest of us, we could probably, take Fortify Complete is the one I developed. It has a very small amount of zinc because remember, we do need some zinc. And so it also depends on your diet. There's a lot of people out there that are eating like birds, and they're just eating a few seeds a day and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and they're certainly not eating many fruits and vegetables and not many animal-based proteins that are high in zinc. Then they may need a little extra zinc. They would not want to be on a zinc-free diet, okay, or a zinc-free macular defense formula.
Okay, excellent. Very good. All right, well, thank you very much, and it sounds like you're going to be on the air for at least another 3 weeks.
Yep, I'll definitely be live next Saturday again.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can't come up with another question for you next week.
All right, Bob. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, sir.
Bob's been a caller for a long time. A lot of you are watching me today for the first time on the Dr. Michael Lange Facebook page, but also on News Talk Florida Facebook, and certainly coming through the radio waves, 97.3 FM The Sky out of Gainesville, Florida. 8:20 a.m. here out of Largo, Florida. 98.3 FM. That's another show that we're on that's out of Clearwater, Florida as well. I do want to mention Fortify Vitamins. We are in that research and development stage right now. We're going to be coming out with a product for dry eye. Right now, a lot of you use our omega-3 and our Fortify Focus for dry eye. We're coming out with a product called Fortify Dry Eye Extreme. And it's going to be in a box with a little packet. It's going to have 4 pills in the packet, 2 Fortify Super Omega, 1 little black pill that's going to have astaxanthin, 6 milligrams of astaxanthin, and then another pill that's going to have 160 milligrams of GLA, gamma-linolic acid. The combination of the omega-3, the astaxanthin, and the GLA is the triple whammy against dry eye. And I've been recommending that for many years and doing a lot of research and seeing the benefits patients obtain from this. So we're going to have the first available where it's all in one packet, making it very convenient for the patient and cost-effective. It's going to be called Fortify Dry Eye Extreme. All right, let's go back to the phones. I don't know who's next. I think number 1. All right, let's go to Jack in the Villages. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Lange. I'm one of your patients, Jack McCarthy in the Villages.
Absolutely. Hey, Jack.
I have macular degeneration, just for the sake of your listeners, and I was a little concerned that so many of them do not want to get the injections because for some reason, I think it must be psychological, because my eyesight I am getting the injections, have been from Dr. Tolentino, part of your organization, and my eyesight has not improved dramatically, but it has improved significantly. So instead of going down, it's going up. But I don't, I think those people are worrying or thinking about it unnecessarily, because I can guarantee them getting that injection is like taking a glass of water. There is no feeling whatsoever, no pain, nothing, no after effects. So if they're neglecting their macular degeneration because of fear of the injections, I should let me give you, Dr. Tolentino and you, a testimonial. There is absolutely no problem getting it. You won't even feel it. Okay?
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that testimony on the reassurance to our listeners, because let's face it, Jack, people, they get a little bit afraid when you think you're going to have a shot in your eye. And the good news is this is an anti-VEGF injection, which actually means when we inject this into the eye, it stops the irregular blood vessel growth from actually leaking and progressing, and it reduces the swelling and the visual devastation that it can occur from macular degeneration. As you well put it, it's not painful. We deaden the eye. We numb the eye first with a numbing drop. Then we use a little tiny needle and give you a little injection to numb it. You don't feel that one at all, so that you don't feel the main injection. Basically, like you said, it's like drinking a cup of water. It's not a big deal.
Right. Okay. I'm very satisfied. You've changed my life, my outlook. Appreciate it. I just wanted to put out a helping hand for those people that are fearful of absolutely nothing.
Thanks, Jack.
Watch those curves, Dr. Lange. We need you.
Pedal to the metal. Yes, I will be very careful. Thanks for the call, Jack.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Jack's been a caller for a long time. It's interesting. Yesterday morning, I had 5 patients. They were all females, over 90. Most of them were over 95. And I posted on Facebook. You can check them out. I mean, great ladies. And I got to tell you, I learn a lot from my patients. Most of these patients I've been seeing since 1993. A lot of you have been really loyal patients and been staying with me for a long time. When I sold all my practices, a year and a half ago, the lion's share of you followed me to the Lange Eye Institute, even though it's a little bit of a drive. People from Gainesville, Clearwater, Tampa, certainly Ocala, Inverness, Summerfield followed me to the Lange Eye Institute. And we got a great team at the Lange Eye Institute. Dr. Michael Tolentino is in the Lange Eye Institute, retina specialist. He is one of the first, or I think he had something to do with inventing that Avastin injection. And he's Harvard trained, very good, great bedside demeanor. Patients really do love them. And I tell you, it's a combination of our natural approach and these injections that are really helping patients globally. Patients from all over the country come to the Lange Eye Institute for Macular Degeneration treatment. So it's a double-pronged approach, natural and traditional medical with the injections. We do have many patients that have the dry form that don't need these injections. And when we adjust their diet and put them on the right supplements based on their age, weight, disease entity, and also their DNA, we can actually fine-tune what they're consuming in their diet and what supplements they're taking. Believe it or not, a lot of you with macular degeneration are doing more harm than good by taking certain vitamins. Remember, beta-carotene blocks the absorption of lutein and zeaxanthin. Vitamin A blocks the absorption of vitamin D3. And people don't need to be taking this additionally. You're getting plenty in your diet. Remember, zinc oxide, high dosage of zinc oxide. A high percentage of these patients that are taking 80 milligrams of zinc are developing secondary problems, prostate problems, brain problems, neurodegeneration, kidney problems, urinary tract infections, not to mention accelerating their macular degeneration. And that's why we came out with these supplements that are much less in the amount of zinc. All right, let's go back to the phones. Steve in Clearwater, good morning.
You know, I was thinking about that issue the other day, the zinc and the mechanism by which it may make macular degeneration worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these mouthwashes that kill bad breath for, they say, 5 hours, they have a lot of zinc in them. And the reason they work is because garlic, for instance, has a lot of sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
Zinc bonds very tightly with sulfur. What I'm wondering is perhaps if you get too much zinc, it would bond those two sulfur atoms in the glutathione and would reduce your glutathione level in the macula. I really don't see any reason why that wouldn't be true.
Well, you know, if glutathione levels go down, that's not a good thing. That's the master antioxidant in your body. And, you know, you bring up a pretty interesting point because years and years ago when I was doing all the intracellular blood analysis, one of the biggest deficiencies my macular degeneration patients had was glutathione deficiencies. And it's very difficult to get rid of a glutathione deficiency. I mean, you can use SAMe, you can use N-acetylcysteine, you can use L-glutathione. None of that works that well. That's the main reason I came out with the whey protein, Steve. The whey protein concentrate that I'm holding up at people watching on Facebook, because this actually does stimulate glutathione through covalent bonded cysteine. So maybe all of our macular degeneration patients should be drinking a whey protein concentrate a couple of times a day to help stimulate that glutathione.
Yeah, and it also, too, if you look at the chemistry of zinc, it has some marginal characteristics like heavy metals. It's not a heavy metal. It's not like it, but it has some of the atomic structure similarities to lead, arsenic, and so it might be one of those things we need little on, but not much. It's all conjecture, but I really think that has something to do with it.
Wow, interesting. You always bring up some really good points there. I'm still fascinated about the radiodurans.
Well, you know, I thought the very interesting thing about it is that if that is true, and you know, Mars would be a perfect place, like I said last week, for those to exist because it's extremely hot, extremely cold. The chemistry is very bad. It probably has a lot of free radical activity in the soil because of the high iron content. You know how iron stimulates it. So, yeah, I bet you if it is there, there's probably a lot of different extremophiles.
Wow. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, but one more thing, if you really, we definitely know there's life on Mars. We've already found it. Why they don't come out and say they know it's there, and there's pictures of it. Just go into Facebook on Martian Genesis. And you know how you have these pictures of robberies, like, for instance, at convenience stores, and it's absolutely crappy pictures, and then a week later they come out with these pristine, perfect pictures?
Right.
Well, they use image processing algorithms to bring out things. They contrast mediums, pixel analogs, all kinds of techniques to bring out details. If you take the pictures from Mars and run them through these same computer algorithms, you will find junk all over the place. And go to Martian Genesis and take a look at it. And it's there. It has nothing to do with eyes, but then
Right.
again, I oftentimes drift away. Okay, well, you have a good day.
All right, Steve, take care.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve's our one of our very intelligent. We have a lot of very intelligent callers, but he looks at things a little bit differently. And I got to tell you, the majority of things he comes up with are pretty fascinating. Thanks for the call, Steve. All right, phone lines are open. We got a new phone number, 727-587-1040. Write this number down. Give me a call live right now if you have a question regarding your vision, eye care, or a nutritionally related topic. 727-587-1040. Also, you can text me a question at 352-208-3108. That's 352-208-3108. Now, while you got your pen and paper handy, I'm going to give you two phone numbers. I'm going to give you a phone number for Fortify Vitamins, and I'm going to give you a phone number for the Lange Eye Institute. If you'd like to set up an appointment to see any of our doctors at the Lange Eye Institute, remember, we take care of everything from nutritional eye care, routine eye exam, advanced contact lens fitting, glasses, cataract surgery, retinal surgery, corneal surgery, plastic surgery upstairs with Dr. Poser, Hear More Medical upstairs with Michael Moore, Dr. Podlatsky also upstairs. So we've got a lot of great doctors in the Lange Eye Institute. We're starting to get some text here. Also, remember, Dr. Mayo is now upstairs. Joseph Mayo has a very unique system where he uses frequencies of light and lasers to actually sculpt your fat away. So that's up in the with Dr. Mayo upstairs. So we've got Dr. Podlatsky, the naturopathic guru, and Hear More Medical, Dr. Poser, the plastic surgeon, and like I said, Dr. Mayo now, all upstairs in the Lange Eye Institute. All right. Remember, the phone line is, let me give you the phone number. I told you what I was going to do. The phone number for Fortify Vitamins is 866-503-9746. You can call Monday through Friday. I'm not the slave driver you think I am. I let them have off the weekends. So that phone number for Fortify Vitamins, one more time, is 866-503-9746. And then the Lange Eye Institute, if you'd like to set up an appointment to see me or any of my doctors. Remember, Dr. Lori Caputi is now back on the staff at the Lange Eye Institute. Dr. Yadi Exposito also. Great primary eye care optometric physicians. Dr. Caputi was in Ocala and Inverness and Gainesville. Now she's in the Villages. We went to school together. She's worked for me for many years. A little hiatus working for somebody else for the last 2 years, and now back at the Lange Eye Institute in the Villages. So the phone number for the Lange Eye Institute is 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. Also, a lot of you have been taking the Paleo Simplified energy bars. Remember, we have 3 different flavors. Those are all raw, gluten-free, non-GMO, paleo bars called Paleo Simplified. Learn about them on the website at paleosimplified.com or fortify.com. You can get them at the Fortify Nutrition Center in Ocala. You can get them at the Lange Eye Institute. You can buy them on Amazon. It's called Paleo Simplified energy bars. Also, we have the Paleo Simplified Honey Nut Fruit Crunch. Been very popular all over globally, especially through Amazon. So that's a delicious oat-free meal, an oat-free snack. Remember, oats have anti-nutrients. It can be an anti-nutrient. It can block the absorption of certain vitamins and minerals, and that's why oats aren't on the paleo diet. But we're coming out with a new one. I've been working on some prototypes. It's actually very good. You know, me coming from New Orleans, I love pralines. I mean, it's like one of my favorite foods in the world. Now, you can't eat too many pralines because they're going to be fattening. But we're coming out with a praline crunch. So I was going to do a Cajun crunch, but I've tested and 8 out of 10 people liked the praline crunch better than the Cajun crunch. So praline crunch is going to have some pecans. It has coconut sugar in it. There's little clusters. It's not a true praline because this is good for you, but it's going to have the remnants or the taste profile of an actual praline. And it's coming out, I'm hoping in 2, 3, 4 weeks, month, somewhere around then. And then remember, shortly after that, the Fortified Dry Eye Therapy will be out as well. All right. Phone lines are open. 727-587-1040. If you got a question, give me a call. 727-587-1040. All right, let's see. We've got a bunch of texts on here. All right, good morning. Let's see. This is, good morning. What do you think about eyebright and bilberry to strengthen your eyes? I don't think a whole lot about either one of them, to be honest with you, all right? The studies are very vague and very minimal. Eyebright, actually, if you look at the adverse side effects, Eyebright does have potentially some negative side effects I don't like. I don't really think there's a great place for Eyebright, period. As far as bilberry, certainly is not going to hurt you. We have bilberry in all of our fortified tablets. Bilberry is just like blueberries, just a little bit more potent. It's kind of the European blueberry. And bilberries, once again, the studies are not that good. Some of the studies go way back to the olden days, like World War II, and when they were using it for fighter pilots. Bilberry jam supposedly helped their night vision. It makes sense. It does have some antioxidants in it that are good for you, and blueberries are good for you, so bilberries are good for you, absolutely. I just don't recommend going and spending. There's some people selling this bilberry powder, and it's expensive, like $80 for 20 servings. That's crazy, okay? You can get the same effect with blueberries, and it's going to be less expensive as long as they're organically grown blueberries. But yes, bilberry is fine, and I think you can use it. And I think there are some studies that indicate it's good for your eyes, but not a lot of great studies. Now, there's a lot of great studies on lutein, zeaxanthin, resveratrol, astaxanthin. So there's enormous amounts of studies with these nutrients. And before I get behind something wholeheartedly, I like to see the science. I like to see that it's got some science behind it, and it's not just based on hype or something like that, like a lot of the multi-level pyramid type of nutrients are based on hype. So bilberry's fine. Eyebright I don't love. Bilberry's definitely okay, but there are some things that are much better. Lutein, zeaxanthin, astaxanthin, resveratrol, those things are amazing for the eye. You can add bilberry, spinach, and kale, and orange bell peppers. Goji berries are very good. The resveratrol I mentioned from red wine. If you're going to drink red wine, you're going to booze it at night, and you're going to have a couple of glasses of wine, Pinot Noir. You want a Pinot Noir from a biodynamic winery, all right? King's Estate is my favorite. It's from an Oregon biodynamic winery with no additionally added sulfites. You got to be careful. Most wines, they add a lot of sulfites due to the FDA requirements here in the United States. That's why when you go to Europe, you drink about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 glasses of wine, you wake up, you feel fine. Your brain doesn't hurt because you don't have all the preservatives preserving your brain. Then you come back to America and you drink the wine and you get a really bad headache. Well, think about it. It's the sulfites. Those sulfites can trigger all sorts of problems, heart arrhythmias, heart palpitations, ocular migraines, classic migraines. So if you are having any of these symptoms and you're drinking wine, think about going to Europe and bringing back some real wine that doesn't have added sulfites, or just cut the wine out of your diet. That's not good. That's not going to be easy, is it? All right, let's see. Who else we have? We got some people on hold, and we got some people on text. All right, we're loading up here. Let's go first to this line. Lenny in Colorado, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
Fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm vacationing in Colorado. How about that?
I wish I could be there, too. I mean, Colorado has it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans myself, by the way. Just want to let you know. But I want to ask you a question about some nearsightedness.
Uh-huh.
I got what they call a pinguecula. I think that's what it's called.
Right.
And what do you think about laser surgery to clear any of that up? Is that possible? I mean, my doctor, he's pretty knowledgeable too, and he said he wouldn't recommend it. I wasn't a candidate. What do you think?
Well, Lenny, it depends on how nearsighted you are and how much astigmatism you have. So if you have unaided vision and you can't see well driving down the road and you put your glasses on, you see a lot better, then absolutely, you very well may be a good candidate for LASIK surgery or PRK, a form of laser vision correction. Just because you have a pinguecula doesn't mean you can't have LASIK surgery. Pinguecula is kind of a callus that's built up to the outdoor ultraviolet light and the wind and you know, all of this. It's just a little callus on the white part of your eye. If it's a true pterygium and it grows onto your cornea, then you're going to have that removed before you ever had any type of refractive laser surgery. But yeah, I think you could possibly be a candidate. Now, once again, they're going to have to measure your cornea and determine how thick your cornea is, because everybody's not a candidate for laser vision correction. But yeah, just because you have a pinguecula does not preclude you from having that done.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if that would possible they can remove that little growth or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. That's relatively simple. A lot of people do it in-office procedure where they can go in and remove that pinguecula. However, there's an old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's not creating a problem, it's not invading your vision, it's not painful, and it's not too cosmetically unappealing, then I wouldn't worry about it. Now, there's a new drop that's coming out by Bausch & Lomb. I can't even think of the name of it right now. It's not approved yet, but it's going to be this summer. That's going to get the redness out of that pinguecula. It's not going to be like Visine or something that gets the rebound effect. So it's a new whitening eye drop that's going to be a big hit, I think, and especially for people that have pingueculas and pterygiums and chronic red eyes related to drugs that they're taking. I mean, like glaucoma drugs and things like this. This might be a really great new topical application to clear the eyes and get them white.
Now, would that, say like allergy season, or I don't know if it even was allergy season, I wear a couple of different contacts, and I had it on for maybe 2 or 3 hours on that one eye, and it's just really like, almost like a pin.
Yeah.
Take it out, and it's like, oh, it's killing me. So I couldn't wear them for a little while.
Right. During allergy season, I mean, the best thing is that one-day disposable during allergy seasons, or not wearing your contacts. Or also, you can try something over the counter. Your doctor can write a prescription for you for something called Pat-a-Day or Bezavance. There's a lot of things, topical antihistamines you can use once a day. But there's one over the counter that's very inexpensive that works the same. It used to be prescription. It's called Zaditor. You just have to use it twice a day instead of once a day. So during allergy season, use Zaditor twice a day, and it will help. And there's really no side effects. It won't harm you. And certainly I always recommend talking to your eye doctor about that. Also, cold compresses can help ocular allergies. So anytime your eyes are a little red and itchy, the hallmark clinical sign is itchy. That means allergies. Then cold compresses, Zaditor twice a day. And also good lid hygiene, cleaning your eyelids before you go to bed at night, just cleaning them with baby shampoo or AccuSoft or Oasis Lids and Lashes, a special preparation for the lids. So we clean them really good, cold compresses, and Zaditor twice a day. And then think about one-day disposables if you truly have allergies that are acting bad.
Yeah, I think I might check that out. And I appreciate your time and knowledge. And maybe when I'm in Clearwater one time, I'll come stop on in.
Yeah, that'd be great. Any fellow New Orleanian, any coon ass is always welcome in these parts with me.
All right, then. We have a good guzzling day, okay?
All right, take care.
See you.
Funny. You heard that. A good guzzling day. That's got to be a New Orleans boy. All right. You can tell by his accent. I guarantee. All right. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange. Give me a call at 727-587-1040. That is 727-587-1040. He was probably watching this on Facebook or just video, or I don't know what station we pick up in Colorado. Maybe we're skipping on 8:20 a.m. All right. Once again, if you have a question, you want to call me directly, you can go to, let's see, 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. All right. let's go back. We're getting ready to take another text call here in a second. But right now I'm holding up something in front of me. This is called Paleo Simplified Naked Super Protein. And we have it under the Paleo Simplified label also, Organic Blue-Green Superfood. But they're also labeled under Fortify or Paleo Simplified. Same exact product, just to get shelf space in certain Whole Foods places. So anyway, remember, this deal is 40% off the Paleo Simplified. A lot of you have taken advantage of it. We still have a lot more to move. I mean, we had pallets and pallets of this stuff. So use Paleo40 in the promo code on paleosimplified.com or fortify.com. Paleo40, you get 40% off. I mean, it's like $40 to begin with, and then you're taking 40% off on that. It's the best deal on a whey protein concentrate in this country right now. It will go away when I get down to like a pallet of this stuff. I'm not going to be running that anymore. And it's silly to buy the fortified protein, to be honest with you. Why would you buy that when it's the same thing and you're getting 40% off? That's the naked. If you want the chocolate or vanilla, you got to get the fortified. Remember, any fortified product, if you buy 3, you can use the code LEC 20% and always get 20% off. LEC 20%. So I started out talking about the Lange diet. Remember, the Lange diet is a diet plan that I developed to help you lose weight, to help you be healthier. And remember, 1 meal a day is the combination of the Fortify Super Protein and the Fortify Organic Blue-Green Superfood. That's how it helps you lose weight. When you combine that with the other meals that I've prepared, and you can get those through Chef Loring in Ocala. Once again, that Chef Loring Felix. Remember, go to his website, thefierychef.com, and get some prepared meals that are good for you. It really works quite well. All right, we got a lot of people on everywhere. Let's see. I think we're going to have to take number 1 first. All right, Alan Dunellen, good morning.
Hey, thanks, Doc. A question. DGL licorice, it's supposed to be good for digestion. I read that there might be some trouble with vision if you take too much of it.
Yeah, you know, I heard something about that not too long ago, and it had something to do with anti-VEGF, if I recall. It's just on the tip of my brain. I gotta research that. But if it inhibits anti-VEGF, that's good. But if it promotes VEGF, that's bad. If it promotes irregular blood vessel growth, so I gotta look at that and see. I'm gonna write that down, and then we'll talk about it a little bit next week. So okay. I don't know enough about it. Let me see. Licorice.
Licorice is the DGL version.
DGL.
Yeah, and it's also the dosage issue too. When you read up on it, it says like no more than 16 milligrams, but some of the supplement is as high as 380 milligrams, and they tell you to take that 3 times a day. And I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks because of my digestion issue. And I just noticed after I took it, maybe 20 minutes later, I started getting a little vision problem, like a little blurry coming out of the corner of my eyes, like flashy lights, but only for about 5 minutes, then went away. But I also say DGL may have issues with sodium intake. And I had put a lot of salt on food, and they say because it helps your digestion too.
Right.
So all these things together, I was kind of concerned, but it went away, and I stopped taking it.
Good.
So I was curious.
I would say if you had any bad side effects, don't take it anymore. But if I recall, I think there was a study with mice, believe it or not, in China that was using the licorice root, and it actually was supposed to suppress angiogenesis. It was supposed to act almost like anti-VEGF. I don't know what form it was, but if I recall the licorice that I read, it was a potential for benefit for macular degeneration down the road. But I got to look at this negative side effects of that too, okay?
I appreciate it, Doc. Thank you.
All right, Al. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Let's see. Let's go to number 3. Jeanette in someplace in Florida. Good morning.
Good morning. This is me, Jeanette. I'm your patient over there at the Villages. I have something in my eye for the past 2 days.
Right.
And it's just very annoying. I wonder, I'm in Ocala. Do you think the doctor over there in my eye doctor, used to be your office?
Yeah, they're not
You think
open.
someone's
They're
there?
not open on Saturday, but you could probably go to one of the commercial chains. I'm sure like LensCrafters or Pearl. They'll have an optometrist in there, and if you got something in your eye, you probably need to get in and have them take a look, flip your eyelids, look underneath it to make sure if there's something in your eye, they take it out, okay? You could try irrigating your eye, get some saline solution and try flushing your eye really good. You can fill up your bathtub, believe it or not, or if you have a swimming pool, and just open your eyes, pull your eyelid away from the globe when you're under the water, open your eyes, and that can help flush something out as well. So if you have access to a swimming pool or a deep tub, you can do that. Or just try irrigating your eyes out with saline. If that doesn't work, I'd go in and see somebody today.
Yeah, because it's annoying. And I don't see you until July. So
well, you
can't
can,
wait that long.
If there's nobody available and nobody can do anything, if you're still having problems on Monday, you can come in and see me in the Villages on Monday. That's not a problem. I would be there. So we'll work you in. You don't have to have an appointment.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks a lot.
All right, Jeanette. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Let's see. We're going to take a text now. Let me see. Hang on, people. Let's see. Let's go to this one. Good morning, Dr. Lange. I have a circulation problem in my legs, especially my ankles. Ankles are swollen, dark brown color, and somewhat numb. Is there a Fortify supplement that can help with the circulation problem? Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I mean, Gary, I think you need to see your primary care physician regarding this. I mean, you may even need to see a cardiologist. I mean, swollen ankles, we got to make sure you don't have something going on with the heart. Brown color, swollen, and numb. I mean, you definitely could have a neuropathy. I don't know enough about your history. I don't know if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, congestive heart failure, anything like this, if you're overweight or not. But so definitely get in to see your primary care physician first thing. If this is relatively an acute onset, go today. If it's just kind of chronic, then you can probably wait and see your primary care physician next week. But there are definitely some things that can help circulation. Number one, weight loss if you're overweight. You might be skinny, though. So if you're overweight, you got to get down to your ideal fighting weight. And the way you do that is through less caloric intake, less calories, and more exercise. Obviously, some people with leg problems aren't going to be able to exercise much, but you might be able to do, a cardio bike, swimming, anything to get the gravity off, elliptical trainer, a stationary bicycle. These things can improve circulation. From a supplement standpoint, omega-3 improves circulation. 2 of the Fortify Super Omegas. Fortify Focus, absolutely, with the astaxanthin in that, does help improve circulation to all parts of your body, every cell, especially the eye. There's a lot of other things you can do naturally to aid in circulation, but weight loss, weight management, cardiovascular exercise, omega-3, astaxanthin from Fortify Focus. There's other supplements out there too, natural blood thinners and things like that. But then you need to see somebody that's in tune with nutrition. So your primary care physician or somebody like Dr. John Podlatsky upstairs at the Lange Institute, you need to really see somebody that's in tune with nutrition before just willy-nilly and adding lots of things to it. Adding Fortify, a good triglyceride form omega-3 like Fortify Super Omega or astaxanthin. I mean, that's potentially fine. I mean, anybody can do that. It's not going to create problems. But if you go any further than that, I don't recommend without getting some sort of professional advice. Remember, supplements can do harm just like medications can. All right. Let's open up the phone lines. If you got a question, well, we're going to go back. Ken, if you're still out there, you can call me back at 727-587-1040. That's 727-587-1040. Let me see. We got a lot of people on text. We probably won't be able to get to all those. Too many people on there. Let me give you the phone number again for Fortify Vitamins. If you'd like to order any of the vitamins, you can always go to fortify.com, Fortifye, fortify.com, or you can call toll-free Monday through Friday, 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. Lange Institute, we're right in the middle of the Villages, so we're 30 minutes outside of Ocala. 30 minutes outside of Orlando, kind of the dead center of the state. People come from all over the country to the Lange Eye Institute. Remember, we do just about everything for the eyes. So nutritional intervention, routine eye exams, glasses, contact lenses, cataract surgery, corneal surgery, retinal surgery, Avastin injections, Lucentis injections, Eylea injections. Also, Dr. Michael Tolentino is involved in a lot of studies and will be recruiting people for some new generation studies and stem cell studies here in the very near future. So the Lange Eye Institute phone number Monday through Friday is 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. All right, going back and talking about the Lange diet, if you want to see some pictures and some actual explanations of some of the foods that you can use on the Lange diet, some already prepared meals you can see pictures of and descriptions, you can go to my Pinterest page. So just go to Pinterest, Dr. Michael Lange, and then go to Lange Diet on Pinterest. So Dr. Michael Lange, Pinterest, Lange Diet. You can probably just type Lange Diet in Pinterest and it comes up. Or you go to my Instagram and then follow me on Pinterest. Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram, also Dr. Michael Lange on Instagram. And I post a lot of really cool stuff on Instagram to try to help you. So things from a nutritional standpoint, from exercise, even every now and then I post some racing pictures too, just to break up the monotony. So Instagram, Dr. Michael Lange. Certainly follow me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, any of these ways. And you can go to any of those. If you go to my website, drmichaellange.com, it'll link you up with any of the social medias, and you can follow me that way. So drmichaellange.com is simply DR, no period after it, just drmichaellange.com. And I don't think we have any time for any more calls. I know we got a few people on hold, but I don't think we're going to have time for that. Remember, we've got a new procedure called BlephX or Lid Pro for those of you that have chronic blepharitis. A lot of you know who we're talking about. You got this chronic crusting on your eyelashes, red, swollen, inflamed eyelid margins, dry, gritty eyes, and you've been doing lid scrubs. You've tried everything from baby shampoo to Clearadex to OcuSoft, and you're scrubbing your eyelashes until they're raw, and you still have problems. Come to the Lange Eye Institute, ask to have lid exfoliation done via BlephX or Lid Pro. So it's a procedure we do. It's not covered by insurance. It is $200, but it's well worth it. Lid exfoliation. Thanks for tuning in, listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange. Have a great weekend. I'm out of here. God bless you.
They cannot see the sky. Is this the price for having learned how not to cry?